everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Becca and today is another garden vlog. I think this is episode 4. And we are outside today because I have some garden boxes to build and it is currently 69 degrees. And actually, I keep going between getting hot and getting cold. So I don't know, it's just kind of exciting to be outside and be a little hot. It's a nice reminder of the summer to come, if you will. So yeah, that's what I'm doing out here right now. And I'm also planning on doing some garden cleanup, maybe putting some of the pallets up just in the formation that I want them to be in so that I know sort of what I need to go forward, because I am going to be needing some additional wood probably, and it, you know, besides the pallets. And now that I'm out here, I'm thinking of other stuff that I need to do. And then also while I'm out here, I think I'm going to measure and like double check that my measurements were correct when I was mapping out the new garden beds, because according to my plan, I'm going to be putting some new garden beds right here. There's supposed to be one here that's 4 feet wide, and then another one that's 4 feet wide down there, and then one that's 3 feet wide right here, which I think that'll be fine. Let me just measure real quick and see what that looks like. Yeah, that feels fine. That's definitely enough space for my wheelbarrow. And then over here, honestly, I could do a big one here as well. I'm considering it. Now that I'm looking at this, I kind of want to do another big one right here. That would look kind of nice. I don't know. We'll see once I get started building. But today I'm going to be building the 4 square ones, or as many as I can. The square ones for my squash, because I wanted the squash to be away from everything else because they grow so big. And I want them to climb this year, and I also want them to not give everybody powdery mildew. So anyway, probably just will cut some of the wood. I have an extra 1 by probably 12, 1 by 12 right here. And then after I use this one, I'm gonna start pulling them from the actual garden top border, because if you remember from my new garden plans video, I am going to be using all of the 1 by 12s that are up on the top layer as garden beds in various places because it's treated wood. Yeah, but somebody did comment that wood is treated differently now, and like you could technically use it on food crops if you want, like the chemical is different or something. I haven't looked into it a ton, but that would be really nice if I could use all this wood for my like big garden beds. So I don't have to buy double wood, you know what I mean? So that would be really nice, because I'm already gonna have to buy a bunch of 2 by 12s to put up around the border to replace the 1 by 12s, because the 1 by 12s have warped quite a bit because it's a lot of space between the boards, and 1 bys are not super strong. They're kind of flimsy, especially when they're up, like especially when they're really long pieces like that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to use my little workbench here to create this, to start cutting. I decided that I'm gonna make them 3 by 3 squares. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started with that. And then I have some those are 4 by 4 like square posts that I'm gonna use as the anchor point. And then probably some like L brackets around the edges, like on the side where the fence is the other side of the planter. I don't know if I even quite understand the vision. I'm just hoping that it works out. Just hoping.
Try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself. And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive.
there is one of my new garden beds all set up, and it's certainly not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna have to put like L brackets on the sides here to keep it attached to the bottom, obviously. And then this is like slightly off, so we need to do like just like a flat bracket for that. But this is not bad. I'll take it. It'll grow squash, you know? Well, not the planter box, but squash will grow in it. And it'll be great. Alrighty, I made the second one. Looks pretty nice. Again, I still need to figure out how to secure it to the outside border, but I don't know if I actually even need to because it feels pretty secure. I might not even have to, but anyway, so I've got that one done, and there is plenty of room between. I was kind of worried that there wouldn't be enough room, but we've got plenty of space between the beds, and I'm gonna put one more there and the last one there. But I ran out of screws and I don't really feel like going into town today. I think I'll do that another time when I'm going to get like all the materials. So for now, I think I'm just going to clean out everything in the beds because there's still like dead plants in them. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a pile for everything. Well, my dog is crying, I don't know why. Then the other thing that I need to do is build the other little box that's going to hold like flowers and stuff on the outside of the garden beds, because I've got this one here, which you can see maybe. I don't know if you could even see that. I can't see in the camera, but I'm doing another one on the other side of the garden, and I need to get wood for that too. But honestly, that's not really top priority. I'll get to it when I get to it. But I wanted to show you guys what I was thinking for the cut flower garden. So I had mentioned in a previous garden vlog towards the end of last season that I was looking into doing a cut flower garden, but I didn't know like where exactly to do it. So I was thinking, when you're looking at the garden, there it is. I was thinking of doing like a bunch of rows in front of it, because that's where the greenhouse is going to be. And with the weather being so warm, I feel like I'll be able to build the greenhouse in the next couple of weeks, but it really just depends on the weather, because I don't want to be building if it's frozen. But I think it's going to be above freezing for quite a while, so I think that there's good potential to do that like mid-March. Like maybe it'll be up by my birthday, March 31st, who knows. But anyway, so I was thinking about doing the cut flower garden just right in front of the garden here and doing it in ground. So I'm going to look into no-till flower growing, because I don't really want to till, because it's a lot of work to have to rent a tiller and like do all of that. Plus it's not great for the soil long term, I think. Like, I don't know, there's just like a lot of things about till versus no-till, and I think no-till is just easiest. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit more for like flowers. And I don't necessarily want to fence it in, because I think it would look weird to fence this in and also have that fence situation. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to do in that realm of things, but anyway, that's sort of something that I'm also dreaming up while I'm dreaming up everything else, just sort of thinking about it. But that's probably going to be more of an April project. I'm not super concerned about doing that right now. So anyway, let's get these boxes cleaned up. Hello garden friends. So I have not filmed for this video in a couple weeks because it's been so cold. It snowed and the snow melted really fast. It was a lot of snow, like 6 inches probably, and it melted really fast, so that was good. And this week it's gonna be in the 60s and 70s, so I have weather whiplash, and I'm remembering that March is just a weird month for weather. So I am at Home Depot right now because I really want to stop and look at some. Also, I just watched somebody spit on the ground. Why? I wanted to stop and get some, like, I really like hyacinths, and I bought hyacinth bulbs, but I feel like I just want a lot of them, and the bulbs are not a guarantee, and so I want a guarantee. So I'm here to get some hyacinth bulbs. Some hyacinth sprouted bulbs. I don't know. I saw them put them out like a few days ago, so I'm here for that. Oh yeah, they've got their outside little greenhouse set up. They put like a bunch of annuals and stuff in here. Ooh, this is kind of a cool way to set up benches. This is like, I like this. Very cool. It's a very simple way to make levels. Ooh, I'm taking notes. That's cool. Okay, we've got all the trees, the boxwoods, and all that. We got some roses here. Somebody is watching me right now. We're just gonna get through it. It's super weird and awkward. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay, my bulbs kind of look like this. I think they'll bloom for sure. Look at how cute. This is like white hyacinth, purple. What else we got? I think just white and purple. Oh my gosh, I love them. Ooh, these are tulips. Only 14 bucks for all of these tulips. Is that a good deal? I feel like that's a great deal. So, oh, pink hyacinth, yellow tulip. These ones are hyacinth for sure. Ooh, these are like a dark purple. Oh, daffodils. Oh my gosh, I can smell these. These smell so good. Look. That is so pretty. This one is the blue star hyacinth. So cool. Ooh, look at this. Those look like they're gonna sprout soon. I love it. Okay, that was cute. Those were definitely really sweet, but I've decided against buying more because I realized that a lot of these were just like barely, like bulbs barely growing, and I already have bulbs, so I'm going to pot them up and see what happens, because I think it'd be so fun to have just like a cute pot of hyacinths on my kitchen counter or something. I really need to figure out how to make a bigger kitchen windowsill so that I don't have plants sitting on the kitchen counter, because I just don't like the way that looks. It looks so cluttered and I never have enjoyed it. It's just, there's really not that many options when your windowsills are like this big. So I need to look into making a wider windowsill, as I've said. So okay, I'm gonna stop and get myself some lunch. I think I'm gonna get some Jimmy John's. I freaking love Jimmy John's, and I'm very close to getting a free sandwich. I'm super excited. I'm in the rewards program. But when I get home, I think I'm going to either edit a video or pre-sprout some corms for oh my gosh, daylight savings. You know, I'm going to pre-sprout some stuff and then maybe pot up those other things, and just to see what happens, you know, might as well. I've got the soil, I've got the stuff, might as well. But I'm going to use what I have before I buy more, because last year I would buy flowers and plants with no plans to plant them yet, and then they never made it into the ground, and it was a massive waste of money and time. This year I'm not going to be buying plants until like the day that I can plant them, you know what I mean? Or like the weekend that I can plant them, because last year, I mean, I probably wasted hundreds of dollars because I just didn't think ahead. And with these types of plants, it's different from house plants. Like house plants, they can sit in their nursery pot and they'll pretty much be fine. But these, like, you gotta get them in the ground because they're thirsty most of the time. Like the pots just dry out so fast. And also I'm pretty sure that I have a splinter in my finger. Unrelated. Let's get home. I am home now, clearly. And the other day I was driving down the road and I saw that somebody lost their 5-gallon bucket. What a shame. So I went and picked it up because I actually need a 5-gallon bucket for something that I'm doing. And let me show you what that is. Hold on. So I got in the mail a really cute little thing called a Plant-A-Potty, which is so cool. All right. Look at this. So Plant-A-Potty, the creator of Plant-A-Potty, is a follower of my podcast, Potted Together, and they were kind enough to send us our Plant-A-Potty accessories. So these are 3D printed, and all you need to use them is a 5-gallon bucket. So my 5-gallon bucket is really gross because it was dumped on the side of the road, probably by accident. Now it's mine. One man's trash is another woman's treasure. So let me just show you how cute this is. Oh my gosh, cute! Plant-A-Potty. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up after I wash my 5-gallon bucket and show you what it looks like. But basically it's just like a watering system that you can take wherever so that you can thoroughly water plants without having to take them to the sink. And it is absolutely genius and amazing, and I love it, and I'm a full supporter of it. So I just need to wash my bucket first and then we are good to go. She's all washed. It's honestly an ugly jug still, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be beautiful. Okay, so I am not exactly sure how to set this up, but this looks like it would go on the side here, and then it screws in to tighten it up. Ooh, very nice. Here's the other side. And these little poles just go from one side to the other. You guys, inventors are the best. I love people who invent things that are helpful. Ooh, look at this. This is like a spout. Yeah, this is a spout for when you need to dump out the water. It makes it really easy. Hello, hello. So today is a very sunny and warm day, which I am thrilled about. And I am here to show you my seedlings that I've started. This is the tray. Hold on, I'll come closer so that you can really see it. Oh, I almost dropped it, almost lost it all. Okay, so, you know what? I'm just gonna grab the camera. I've got them outside with me because I'm going to be checking on them to possibly repot them. So I've got some little pots that I had from last year when I bought like annuals and whatever else. Okay, it's also very bright, which is why I'm facing away from the sun for this video, but okay, hold on. So we've got kale. This is the Dino Kale, which I am most excited for. You can see some like really cute pieces coming in that definitely look like the Dino Kale. We've got broccoli, which looks pretty good, if not a little stretched, but it does look pretty good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We've got green onion, which I don't know if this is what it's, I mean, obviously this is what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know if that's like good or bad or neutral. We have some dwarf kale, which only 2 like seedlings out of all of this came up. I don't know why. But that's okay. I guess I can direct sow more of that later. We've got some lettuce. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces come up from that, which is pretty good. And then the grape jellied tomatoes. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plants come up. So nothing from this cell and nothing from this cell. And then we have the tomato big rainbow. So these will be like really big ones, hopefully. These look pretty good, and I'm going to be definitely repotting all of the tomatoes and burying them a bit deeper because they are all a bit stretched, but I'm pretty sure that they're gonna all root from these little hairs. So the one that really threw me for a loop was the bell pepper. Only 3 of them have sprouted so far. 1, 2, 3. Or no, 5? No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I can get these little seedlings to be happy, then that's probably all the bell peppers I'm gonna need anyway. And then we have some Roma tomatoes, which a lot of the Roma tomatoes came up. I think almost every single one. I put 3 seeds in each cell, and like most of those came up. And then my basil was wildly successful. It already is looking like basil. These second leaves that came out look so good. So I'm really thrilled about this. I'm happy that basil was relatively easy to grow because I love basil and I'm really excited to have this much of it. I'm gonna be planting a lot of these like together, bunched together, you know what I mean? So this will probably be like one section, one section, one section. So we'll have 3 sections. All of these will be potted next to each other, if that makes sense. It's all very dry as well, so it needs a good water. And I've been bottom watering for the most part, but I have top watered a few times. But anyway, this is so exciting. Last year my seedlings did not sprout. They were not successful. No, they did sprout, but they were not successful, I should say. And this just feels like a really big win for me, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to repot some of these. And then I also have all of these flowers from, some of them from last year. Look at these peonies I never planted. More peonies I never planted. Look at this one. Beautiful. And I never planted them because I knew that they weren't going to be blooming for a couple of years, and I just for some reason was like, I don't want to put my efforts into that if it's not going to bloom yet. So I don't know why I bought it then. It doesn't make any sense. I don't make any sense. But this year I am committed to not buying things. Wait, I already said this. I'm committed to not buying things unless I have direct plans to grow it, like right away. So I'm going to use some pots. I only grabbed little pots right now, but I have bigger pots too, and I'm just gonna get all of these started and see what happens. Yeah, that's the plan. And as you can see, I'm working on my new, like newly refinished workbench. I finished this a few days ago and I'm really happy with it. I sanded it all down and I gave it 2 layers of polyurethane, and I'm super excited about it. I'm already using it, which is great, and I didn't use it in like the full year that I had it previously. So, well, not a full year, but almost a full year. So I'm really excited that I'm using it now and just like have a workspace to do this stuff, and like not on my glass table in my plant room. I know that that makes some people cringe. It also makes me cringe, but I'm very careful to make sure I'm not scratching the glass, but it already has some scratches on it. It's a piece of vintage furniture, so it's not perfect, but I do try to keep it looking as good as possible, I swear. Okay, so I'm gonna take out any that have tomato. Tomato plants later, I have way too many. Got just like a lot of the cherry tomato and the big tomato, like rainbow tomatoes, and 5 Roma tomatoes, which like at this point 5 Roma tomatoes felt like not that much in comparison to all of this, but this will be exactly how many I need, if not even less. So maybe I'll see if I can give these to somebody if I, you know, if they all end up making it. But yeah, that is that situation. So now I need to work on these. I'm going to be pre-sprouting some dahlias. So I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to be using these trays to pre-sprout. And I'm basically doing exactly what Laura from Garden Answer does. And so I'm gonna just re-watch one of her videos real quick just to remind myself how she does it, but I'm pretty sure she just separates them and then sits them on top of like a thin layer of soil that's like a little moist, and then sets them in a dark place, like a dark, cool place for a couple of weeks or days. And then, yeah, I think that's what she does, but I'm just gonna double check.
And I can just kind of dump them in a container and not do anything. That's what I'm gonna do this next year.
Okay, I've never done this before, so I'm not sure which ones, like I just have no idea what I'm looking at, honestly, with all of this. Okay. This is what was in the bag. And see, based on my current plant knowledge, only indoor plant stuff really, these don't look very good. I don't know though, like, is this what they're supposed to look like? But they look a little wrinkly. Oh my gosh, look, something was happening here. Do you see that? Okay. So I don't really know how to separate all of these, but that, oh. This is the top, this is the bottom with all this root here. Does this give me any instructions? Let's see. Okay, well, it's not really saying much. How many does it say it included? 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess this was considered 1. Okay, I guess I'll just set this here. Where's the top of this one? Oh dear. Well, all these are pointing down, so I'm assuming that the top, oh gosh. I really don't know where the top was. Maybe it's, no, that looks like a root. I don't know. I'm just gonna set that there. This one has a clear top. I'm gonna set that there. Okay, I feel like I'm a little in over my head here. I'm not feeling so confident anymore. Okay, this one also has 3. This is the summer, what is this called? Pom-pon mix. And this one was the Dahlia, Edinburgh Dahlia. This one also has 3 in it. Oh yeah, look at that. There's one. It's got a clear top. Got another one here. Okay, the top is, I think, here. And then this. Oh my gosh, these are so big. This one already has something growing right here as well. So you can see that like white. So I guess I'll just stick them on. These are like little aliens. It's so crazy. And you know what? Just for absolute clarity, I'm also going to make a little tag to put just in case something happens. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world if they got mixed up, but just in case. There's that. Now, I feel like there was something else. Oh, the ranunculus. Apparently there's 40 in here. Now, I don't know if I believe that. Oh, also something else. I have some allium, and some hyacinths. And I am so excited. These are the ones that I was telling you that I had. And after going to the store and like seeing what they had, I was like, wait a minute. A lot of these only have like little green sprouts on them. And mine have that currently just from sitting in this little container. So I'm gonna pot these up, and I'm most excited for this. Actually, no. I'm excited most for both of these, honestly. I love purple. Purple is my favorite color, if you guys didn't know that. Purple flowers, especially. Sorry, I feel weird talking and like not talking to a camera when you can like see my face. But anyway, purple flowers are my favorite. This specific shade of purple, like these two, my absolute favorite color in the world, next to green. So I'm going to be potting those up too. But I want to put the allium or allium. I don't know where I want to put that, but whoa. I just think they're so cool, like how tall they are. It's just really cool height. I saw those when I went to the botanical gardens, and I just think that they are so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna count these just because I don't know if I believe that there's actually 40 in here. I don't know. I'm suspicious. 9, 10. Okay, there's actually 40 in here, but they're so small. And some of them look like this. I don't know if this is actually gonna be anything, because that's a little weird. So what I'm going to do is, where did I put the card? Okay, here we go. I'm going to put these in this little section right here. I think that there's gonna be plenty of room because all I have to do is just stick these little things down, and you wanna put the spikes, the actual root part, down. And I say this only knowing that because I have watched a lot of Garden Answer. So I'm really just following her lead, honestly. Hopefully I'm doing this right, but we're going to do this and then it'll be time to do the hyacinths and the allium. We've managed to fit all of those. So there we go. Ranunculus, dahlias, all ready to go. I'm gonna put these in a dark spot, probably in the closet. Just like on a shelf in the closet. What else? I've got another tray here. By the way, I'm just using old what are these called? Oven trays? I don't remember what they're actually called. Okay, I've got hollyhocks, peonies, bowl of beauty peonies. I've got Rudbeckia, and I think that's it. These are all of the flowers that I'm going to be direct sowing. Oh, more hollyhocks. Oh my gosh. So these are going to be, well, this one I could maybe start from seed, like in one of these trays. I don't know. But a lot of these I'm just gonna direct sow in the cut flower garden. I'm doing like a small cut flower situation. I actually thought about doing like a big operation, but then I was like, ooh, that's a lot of work and like a lot to worry about. So I don't actually know if I'm gonna do like a big thing with like rows. I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet, but I have a lot of seeds and I definitely wanna use all of them because I bought them. But yeah, I kind of don't really know what to do, like where to plant these. Like if I should do direct sow. It looks like I should just do direct sow for these. But I'm gonna put these in my front garden bed where I have like those cute trellises, if you remember that from last year. And then I don't know where to put these peonies. I just don't know yet. So I'm gonna hold off on this because it's all direct sow. Oh, hollyhocks. What about hollyhocks? This looks direct sow as well. I will be planting these this year. I promise I will. Oh, and I have these poppies. Oh my gosh, I've got so many things. So many things. And these are all perennials. Why didn't I plant these? Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed with myself. I want to plant these now. Leave these hardy bulbs in the garden over winter. A slight cover of straw, leaves, or peat moss to protect against frost is advisable. Oh, so I don't even have to replant this. So it's kind of like a perennial, right? Okay, and the hyacinth I would imagine is the same. Planting depth 6 inches for the hyacinth. Cover with soil and water thoroughly. Okay, well, I'm going to go get a cute pot to put these in. This is gonna go into like a pot because it's, I don't know, I could also put them in the ground, but I'm gonna put them in a pot. We're going to first do the hyacinth, and I want to put some of them in here, maybe 2 in here. This is a pot that I got when I was shopping in Chicago, and it is so cute. I just love this ruffle. I think it's so perfect for like this girly looking flower. Now, I don't know, maybe only 1 will fit in here, because if I have to have that 6-inch depth, I don't think that more than 1 would work. So, oh, you didn't even see what I just did. I'm gonna bring you down now. There it is. It's in there, can you see it? That little green speck. Yeah, so that's there, and covering it with potting soil. Hopefully something will happen. I will keep you updated. I'm super excited. I think this will be cute to have just 1 in here though. It'll look cute on like a little outdoor table out here. So, not too exciting as of right now. But I'm going to plant maybe 3 in this pot. Here. Yeah, that's definitely 6 inches. We'll put them here. Is there like a spacing? 5 inches. Well, that's definitely not 5 inches. I don't know if that's gonna be an issue. I don't know. Whenever I see them in like arrangements, they're very close together. So we're gonna go with that and see what happens. Hopefully that'll be okay. And I still have 4 more, which I don't know what to do with. They're kind of shedding too. Is that okay? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be removing this. Maybe I'll just plant them in little nursery pots and then put them places. I don't know. I don't know. What should I do? What would you guys do with these? The video's already posted at this point, but I'm curious. What would you do? I planted 2 in here, 1 here, 1 here, and I have 2 left. All right, my friends, I think that is all that I'm going to do today. I did a lot. This video has been very full, big variety of stuff, so I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to show you my alliums. Sorry to everyone who's cringing every time I don't know how to say it, but I got all 5 of them here. And I think that I'm going to store these in my garage, maybe. I don't know, I guess I could store them inside somewhere, but my garage would probably be the easiest place. Tell me where you would store these, and I'll probably do that. I'm gonna follow your guys' advice, and I'm also posting this video like very soon after I'm filming this part, so hopefully I'll get some helpful advice and answers for what to do with these. And also, I know that these said on the packaging to plant them in the summertime, so I don't know if this is actually, I mean, sorry, not summertime, plant them in like December. So I don't know if this will actually be successful. It very well could be like a huge fail, but I guess I'm just learning, and I guess I'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss an upload. And tune in every week for my regular gardening vlogs. They will be going up every Sunday, unless something happens and I need to post it on a different day. But usually every Sunday I'll have a new garden vlog. So all the way up until, like, I think I made them until October, like late October, maybe November last year. So anyway, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!